Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. Glad to have you guys join me tonight. Tonight's going to be different. We haven't really taken a grocery store spin on our Hangouts yet, but that was what one person's idea was. So we are going to try it out. Of course, I'm always up for questions wherever. So if you want to talk free toothpaste at CVS or anything else, feel free to throw it in there. And we will try to get to everything that we possibly can. It's going to be tricky to cover 4 stores in one hour hangout, but I will do my best. So throw them at me if you want to. And some folks may join us late because I just hit the publish button for a post on the site to remind people how to get into their hangout if they lost their email. So we're going to dive right in and start with Publix. And some of the concepts at saving at each of the stores is kind of the same. It's really just learning the policies and learning what is different at your store. And if for some reason you're like Brian, who has joined us in the chat room, and you don't have a Publix or a Bilo or a Kroger, so much of what we're talking about will apply in other stores throughout the country. It's just learning what your store does. So as we talk about, hey, Publix doubles coupons and you don't have a Publix, take note to say, walk into your store and say, hey, do y'all double coupons? These are just the key questions to find out at the store that you shop in. And it's gonna differ for all of our stores, but that's what we're gonna go through is just the savings tips for how to save more at each of the stores that you're in. So to start us with Publix, the first thing we have to hit on is that Publix is different based on where you live. So Publix in Florida, for instance, they treat their buy one, get ones differently. I have to purchase both of a buy one, get one deal in the state of Florida. I do not have to do that in any other Publix other than the state of Florida. Publix in the state of Florida does not double coupons, or in the state of North Carolina, but everywhere else they do. So there are some differing policies. The best option would be that you're in a Publix that doubles coupons on a regular basis. In the Southeast, Publix and Bilo, Harris Teeter, those stores double every day of the week. 50 cents or less in most stores. Bilo is 60 cents or less. Harris Teeter, 99 cents. There are lots of other stores that do that as well. Oh, sorry, that would be my alarm, so I don't forget to come and join you guys on a hangout. That would be really bad on a Monday night. So I want to first figure out, does my store double? And where do I live? Does that affect me? So if I live in Publix, Florida, no, it doesn't. If I live in South Carolina, yes, it may. If I live along the North Carolina, South Carolina border, actually I'm in a North Carolina store, so be careful of that. Publix considers anything right along the Florida-Georgia border and anything right along the North Carolina-South Carolina border as being the worst state. You don't get doubles even though you live in Georgia. You don't get doubles even though you technically live in South Carolina. So if you're right along the border, they consider you being in the state that has the stricter policy. So be careful of that. So as we jump in, Publix, I need to know, do they double based on where you live? A lot of them do, 50 cents or less every day of the week. Publix also has a lot of store coupons, and I had hoped to grab some, but we were scampering to get people in bed. So I have a Harbor Freight little book that I could show you, but that's about it. Publix has flyers that'll be right inside the front door. One is green and one is purple on a regular basis. Those are filled with store coupons. And actually right now you can go to Publix's website and they have them all available where you can print those coupons straight out and not even have to get the flyer. In the past, you would need that flyer in your hand. I'm gonna see if I can quickly grab the link to the new printable flyers up and put it in the chat room. But why I want these flyers is store coupons. And that's one of the fun ways to save in Publix and, again, other grocery stores. Depending on where you live, if your store has store coupons, whatever store you're in, most grocery stores will allow you to use a store coupon and a manufacturer's coupon together on the same item that you're purchasing. So if I go in let's see, here's a link to the new grocery flyer for Publix. So if you were to click on that crazy long link, it's going to take you to a flyer for Publix. It's not the weekly ad for Publix. It's a flyer, and these flyers last for 2 or 3 weeks long. There are some deals mentioned in there, supposedly some sales. You'll see on the front, bread for $2.50 or Mott's applesauce for $1.66 a jar. Those sales aren't really that amazing. Really, really great sales don't run for 2 weeks long at Publix. Why we want these flyers in Publix is for the store coupons. I can use those store coupons with manufacturer's coupons to save even more. So for instance, if you were to go there, the first coupon that pops up is buy anyone Talenti gelato or sorbetto, I'm probably butchering these names, and get a gelato pops 3-pack free. Well, that's a store coupon, a buy one, get one store coupon. And if I had a manufacturer's coupon for both of those items, even the pops and the other product, it doesn't matter that one of them is free with the store coupon. I can actually use 2 manufacturer's coupons on that because I have to buy 2 products. And Publix allows me to use a manufacturer's coupon on each item that I'm purchasing along with the store coupon. That's a big way to save. So I always want to make sure I'm doing that. I'm pairing in the store with the manufacturer. And to throw in another quirk at you, these store coupons, I can actually use more than one if I wanted to. They say a limit of 1 coupon per product purchased. So if I wanted to buy one, for instance, for us last week, we had a store coupon for buy 2, get 1 free Hormel Rev Wraps. They're little like sandwich rolls already put together. I normally wouldn't buy them, but after all the coupons, they came out to about 20 cents a piece. We had a store coupon for buy 2, get 1 free. They were on sale, buy 2, get 1 free. I had manufacturer's coupons for $1 off 2. I ended up using 2 store coupons along with manufacturer's coupons. So 2 store coupons meant buying 6, but enough manufacturer's coupons to cover 6 as well. So you can pair in multiple store coupons together if you buy enough products. So don't think you can just do it one time. If you have more than one, go for it. Use 2 together. Another great example for Publix is coming up in the Publix ad that went up today on Southern Savers. Is a really great deal on Huggies diapers. They're on sale for $8.99 starting Wednesday, which isn't really a great sale. But we have a store coupon that's a printable store coupon for $2 off. You have $3 off manufacturer printable store coupons. So just pairing those 2 together, that's $5 off. They're on sale for $8.99. You have a pack of Huggies diapers now for $3.99. That's a great price for a pack of Huggies diapers. So always, no matter the store you're in, even if it's not Publix, always make sure, can I use a store and a manufacturer coupon together? Usually 99% of the time the answer is yes. That's even drugstores, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, they all allow us to use a store and a manufacturer together. And since we're covering Walmart tonight, let me make a huge point here. Walmart doesn't have store coupons. This is one factor at Walmart that I can't do. It doesn't exist for me to be able to use a store and a manufacturer together. Some people in very select markets will find that their Walmarts accept competitor coupons. That's really rare. Walmart price matches, but they don't usually accept like a Publix coupon for buy one, get one on a product. The times that they will accept a store coupon would be out of the Walgreens ad when the coupon really changes the price. Walgreens loves to put in their ad coupons that supposedly make sugar 2 for 99 cents. It's not $1 off sugar, it's changing the price of sugar. Walmart will accept that, but Walmart will not accept, out of their normal store policy, they're not gonna accept $1 off Publix store coupon. So I can't do this there. I can almost do this everywhere else though. Anywhere that I have a store and a manufacturer's coupon, I can use them together. And that's pretty huge to be able to do. So To move on, we have the store flyers at Publix. We want to grab them. Those flyers start every 2 to 3 weeks, and they don't always start on the same day. So this particular past week, we had a grocery and a personal care that both started on Saturday, but we don't always see them overlap like that. Usually they're 2 to 3 weeks long, and you'll have a gap where 1 week we have a new flyer here, and next week we're going to have a new personal care. So you just kind of have to keep an eye out for when they're starting and when they're ending, when they're kind of moving around. Other things at Publix, one would be Saving Star or You Promise. Saving Star and You Promise, if you head to savingstar.com, you'll get an idea of how that works. But to use Saving Star at Publix, I need to get a You Promise key tag. It's a green card. It's about this big, though that's hard to tell on your screen. It's about the size of your iPhone. How's that? A little plastic sheet with multiple cards on it, key tags and whatnot, all in one. And it says You Promise on the front. You'll grab it near the weekly ad or ask customer service for it. We don't want to use You Promise. I mean, you can, but you really don't want to. Instead, grab the You Promise key tag, because you have to have that to make Saving Star work. Now get the You Promise key tag, go home, go to Saving Star, even though that's not on the back of the tag. This is new as of maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Go to savingstar.com, register this You Promise card in the Saving Star system. And now I can sit there, I can add Saving Star coupons to my cart. And I'm gonna try. I haven't tried to do a screen share with you guys, but I'll try just for the sake of having Saving Star up and us all being on the same page as to what this is. But with Saving Star, when I go into the store and I buy participating items, I'm going to scan that You Promise card at checkout. They are going to tell Saving Star, and I know that's hard that the card does not say it on there, but they're going to tell Saving Star what you've bought, and you're going to get the money back in your Saving Star account. So let's see, my internet's super slow. I might give up here on even loading a web page while we try to do this. But you can go there, savingstar.com, and with savingstar.com, just put it in chat, you can select various coupons for all sorts of things. 20% off oranges today. There we go, finally got it to load. Let's see if I can effectively share a screen with you guys. Now I don't even know where to go to do it. Might give up. Okay, we'll give up. But if you head there, 20% off oranges, $5 back when you buy $20 worth of Finish and Lysol, $5 back when you buy $20 worth of Beach Nut. These coupons are on top of all the other savings that you used in the store. So Publix has Beach Nut baby food on sale. You used a store coupon, maybe a manufacturer's coupon. You might not even pay $20 for all of that. You're going to get an additional savings off of the Beach Nut baby food. And again, this is not just Publix. This works at Kroger, Bilo, pretty much every grocery store that's out there. Saving Star also has an app, so they work in Walmart and Target by uploading a picture of your receipt and scanning the barcodes on the products that you purchase. So I could go to Publix and buy some Beach Nut baby food. I could actually finish buying Beach Nut baby food in Walmart and using their app. So either way, pairing in Saving Star on top of the store and the manufacturer's coupon. This is part of stacking and is really the ultimate way of saving the most that you possibly can in the grocery store. Just remember that Publix, Kroger, Bilo, they all accept Saving Star. They also all are going to work with the other apps that are out there. So Saving Star in Publix and Bilo, for instance, I don't have to do anything. I don't need to even use the app. I just go to the website, I select the coupons that I want. Publix and Bilo are going to tell Saving Star what you bought just because you scanned that card at checkout. Bilo, I scan my normal Bilo bonus card. You know, for folks that live in other parts of the country, if you have a savings card, you know, your Safeway, your other major grocery stores, your shopper's card is going to work with Saving Star. You're never going to have to do any work other than selecting the coupons that you want, and they're going to come back and tell Saving Star what you purchased. So it makes it super easy on your part, and definitely something that you should be using on top of the store savings and the other manufacturers' coupons and whatnot that you can when you're in the store. One more thing for Publix would be Senior Day, and this doesn't apply to most of us, but if you are over the age of 60, on Wednesday, you're going to get 5% off your total in groceries before coupons. That's Senior Day. And most grocery stores have a Senior Day, so Bilo does, Kroger does as well. Most of them, again, are on Wednesday. Some are on Thursday. You just need to ask your store, what day is Senior Day? And some of them, it actually kicks in at 55, so fun perk if you're not 60. In Publix, while most of us may not be 60, keep in mind that they do not have to pay, they just have to be with you. So every Wednesday, you could just take your mom to Publix. You have a 5% discount just because she's standing there at the register as you're trying to check out. So fun little perk of Senior Day. If you live in Florida, there is no Senior Day in Florida. There are too many seniors in Florida. So does not exist in the state of Florida, but exists everywhere else. 5% off on Wednesdays. It also makes Wednesdays a little hairy. So if you're trying to decide what day you want to shop at Publix, Wednesday may not be the day that I would pick. It's a little busy because it's Senior Day. So just keep that in mind. Senior Day is also on Wednesday in Bilo, and our Kroger's Senior Day is Thursday, but that is differing based on where you live. So you just need to ask your Kroger what day is Senior Day. A few more things for Publix. Publix does a really good job with running with Procter & Gamble on mail-in rebates and some other brands as well. Right now there's a mail-in rebate for Unilever products, Hunt's, and Unilever makes all sorts of things in the food and personal care side of things. But I want to keep an eye out for those Publix rebates. A lot of times they're Procter & Gamble based. So you buy $30 worth of Procter & Gamble products and you earn a $10 Publix gift card. I don't earn Visa gift cards or cash. I'm Publix based, but it's still pretty great. And most of the time, 90% of the time, those rebates are all a purchase that doesn't have to do with the number of coupons that you use and other savings. So I didn't have to buy $30 after all the coupons were used. I want to look for those. A lot of those are going to be in the coupon database that's on Southern Savers. So if you go to the coupon database and you type in Publix and rebate, you're going to see which ones are currently running in Publix. It doesn't mean there's always going to be one, but lately we've had kind of overlap where there's been at least one ongoing rebate in some part of the store across multiple products to look for. Let's see, kind of going through all my little Publix tips that I usually share. One other thing that I would recommend, this is again all grocery stores, is that I would keep an eye out in Publix or any grocery store for in the beer section for mail-in rebates. Beer section mail-in rebates do not usually require purchase of beer. They just require that you buy something else. So around St. Patrick's Day, I found one for $2 off meat, just $2 off meat. And it said on it, I think it was Miller Lite and other products in that family, but it doesn't mean I have to buy them. It was just $2 off meat. So it's pretty sweet of them, but you have to be able to find that mail-in rebates. They're not always easy to spot, but look in the beer and wine section. And then if you live in North Carolina and a few other states, even if it requires beer, it can't in your state. So it will even say that down in the fine print, beer purchase not required in, and list the states. So if I live in South Carolina, I've got to buy the beer with some of these, but I could in turn send them off to family members who live in North Carolina. They've got a really good perk because now they just have to buy the meat, or they just have to buy the potatoes, or whatever it was that was mentioned in that mail-in rebate, or sometimes even right at the register, just a coupon. Let's jump back to a few questions that came up. Melanie says, we have a Publix in our town now. We live in Charlotte, and Publix is high, and I don't normally shop there. What do you recommend that I do? So Melanie, Charlotte is an interesting market. And it's very strange to me that Publix went into North Carolina with a goal of kind of taking over, but with a really bad policy, because in Charlotte, you have Bilo that's on the south end, you have Harris Teeter's in Charlotte. Both of those stores double. Publix is not choosing to double. The only incentive to be in Publix is the massive number of store coupons that you have to pair in with manufacturer's coupons. But you really are going to get better deals in Bilo and Harris Teeter. And I don't know how close you are to a Bilo, Melanie, but remember that most Bilos will accept Publix store coupons. And that's where I was about to go next, was competitor coupons. Publix accepts competitor coupons and Bilo accepts competitor coupons. Kroger does not, since they're one of the 3 grocery stores we're covering, just so we clarify that one. Publix is really strict on who is a competitor. It's got to be within a 5-mile radius of that store. They have to have a bakery, a deli, and a meat department. So we're not talking Dollar General and Family Dollar here, but they will accept other grocery store competitor coupons, and some Publixes will accept Target coupons. You have to find out what your store considers a competitor, and they're all different. So just be ready for that in Publix land. But it's nice that they take them. Well, in Charlotte, for me, I would take those Publix coupons, the link that I put in there earlier, that you can print those store coupons. You don't even have to go to Publix and get the flyer, just print the coupons, and I would take them to Bilo, because Bilo is going to accept a competitor store coupon from Publix. I can still use manufacturer's coupons so that I have the same deal. And the other fun perk of doing that is that when Publix puts out a whole bunch of store coupons, they don't put those items on sale. It's very rare to have a store coupon and a sale that match in together, but Bilo puts them on sale. So now I can take Publix's store coupons, head over to Bilo. They're on sale in Bilo. I have a manufacturer. So you get the point. The deal's getting better and better. So in Charlotte, I don't know that I would be diehard Publix. I would probably tend towards Bilo or Harris Teeter, just because you have those options. All 3 of those stores have massive numbers of buy one, get one sales, which is where a lot of our savings is too. Kroger does not have buy one, get one sales. Kroger runs mega events, which we're going to get to in a second. So between those 2 stores, Bilo and Publix, they're almost neck and neck. And a lot of times Bilo wins in my book just because of fuel perks. So we're gonna get there too. But it's up to you. I probably wouldn't be Publix loyal. Another question for Publix that I saw pop in was on the You Promise cards, that your store doesn't have any. So Nan, what I would recommend is that you actually call Publix corporate, and your store can give you the number, or it's on their website, and they'll mail them to you. So just say, my store does not have any You Promise savings cards. I can't find them. Will you mail me one? And Publix corporate will. So I would, instead of continually trying to hunt them down or continually ask for them, just call corporate and let them do the work of mailing it into you. Okay. So let's go from, well, let me look at my notes really quick. One other thing for Publix, and this is, again, is another thing to write down for yourself to ask any grocery store, is their policy on rain checks. Every grocery store issues rain checks, but how long they're good for will vary based on the grocery store that you're in. Publix rain checks expire in 30 days. So in other words, I go in, something is buy one, get one today, and the shelf is cleared out, get a rain check. You can still get the deal. You haven't missed out on anything. I have 30 days to get the deal from the date that the rain check was written. One more fun perk for Publix. If I went in today, I planned on buying it today, but my coupon actually expires today. They don't have any more, but I have coupons for it. When they write the rain check, your coupon is now going to be good until the rain check expires. It extends the expiration date on your manufacturer's coupon. This is kind of a fun perk, because now this coupon that is really going to be worthless to me, it's expired. It's not. I can still get exactly the same deal that I plan on getting today, and I've got 30 days to do it. A personal tip, they have a stapler at customer service where they're writing that rain check. I would recommend that you just ask them to staple those expired coupons or almost expired coupons to the rain check, because you're going to get home and you're going to forget that they go together, especially 30 days from now when they're really expired. You're going to clean them out. So staple them to the rain check so that you don't forget that they go together and I need to use them together. when I'm in Publix. Let's see. So I think we've hit everything for Publix. If you have any more Publix questions, though, feel free to jump in. I did leave out the penny item, actually, now that I think about it. In some areas, Publix is still running a penny item. They are not in South Carolina. They are still in Georgia. They have never run it in Florida. So if you are a Publix shopper, you at least need to just run in and say, do you have a penny item? It's going to be on the first day of your new ad cycle. So if you live in the downtown Atlanta area, that's going to be Thursday. If you live a little outside of Atlanta, that's Wednesday. You'll figure that out. But the penny item is something in the store that is a penny that day, and it varies every single week. I will post what it is, but just keep in mind that some stores don't run them. So in my neck of the woods, there is no penny item. I actually call a store in Tennessee every Wednesday morning to find out what the penny item is. And they're probably used to that phone call now, but I couldn't find out in my local store. It doesn't exist. Is it worth it? It depends on your store. Most stores require the penny item coupon that is somewhere in Wednesday or Thursday's paper. Now you have to buy a paper. I don't want to have to buy a Wednesday or a Thursday paper just to get something for a penny that's really not worth $1 or $1.50. So a lot of times we're talking one roll of paper towels, a package of cookies, a thing of Publix coffee. These can sound good, but sometimes they're really not as good as the value of the paper that you're having to buy. If your store does not require that coupon, then go for it. You might as well, if you're going to be in the store on the first day of the ad, you might as well grab your penny item. But most stores do require the penny item coupon. So just make sure that you kind of know their policy before you go in and start to go crazy on penny items. And you're only allowed one as well. Let's jump to Kroger, which is the opposite of Publix in my book. Kroger used to double. It's been almost 2 years since they doubled coupons, except the Nashville, Tennessee area. To my knowledge, they are just chugging right along with doubling in Nashville, Tennessee. We'll see what the effect of Harris Teeter's closing in that whole city will have on that policy, but that is the only area where Kroger is doubling coupons. So a 50-cent coupon is just 50 cents in Kroger. Instead, Kroger runs mega events, and a mega event at Kroger is where you buy 10 participating items and you get a certain amount off. Maybe sometimes it's even buy 5 participating items. It differs every time. They love to mess around in their ad with what the promotion is going to be. So you need to pay attention to the ad. You need to pay attention to the list on Southern Savers as to how many of the items you're supposed to buy. A lot of times in the ad, it's buy 10 and get $5 off, or buy 5 and get $5 off. Just make sure that you are paying attention as to what it is. With these mega events, it includes a whole bunch of things all over the store, and a lot of times many of them are not advertised. So you want to check back on Southern Savers and look at the full list, and keep in mind that what you're looking at may never be in your weekly ad, but it will more than likely be on sale in your store. If you look at the Kroger weekly ad and you don't see a mega event, you don't see any kind of special event or promotion running, it's probably not that wowing of a week. No offense to Kroger, but they don't have really great regular sales. They have good prices on meat and produce. On a normal basis, they'll beat a lot of other grocery stores on meat and produce, but their other prices are not wowing. They don't run buy one, get one sales. They just don't have the same kind of sale incentives that other grocery stores do. They focus on those mega events, and they focus really hard on them. When they run a mega event, they run them for 2 weeks. So that at least gives you some time to get in there. But if they're not running one, just stay home. That would be my vote. I know some of you can't do that, but stay home if you can. So I've got a mega event. Let's say it's buy 10 and get $5 off. That's really 50 cents off of each item. But most of the time, 99.9% of the time, you have to buy 10 participating items. Not 10 of the same, just mix and match. But I do have to buy the right number to get that instant savings off. So one tip that I would recommend in Kroger, especially if it's a 10 item sale, because those are really hard to keep count of in a big buggy, you can do multiples of that. I can buy 10, 20, 30. I'm going to get that instant savings multiple times off, is to shop with reusable shopping bags. And I did a video on this a few years ago that's on our YouTube page. But take in a reusable shopping bag, open it up, put 10 items in it, and crisscross those handles when you're done. And then open up another shopping bag, put 10 items in it, crisscross the handles. That way you're not going to have to stop at the end of your trip and count all your items, because you long lost count as to how many participating items you had in your cart. You're good. You know, every bag is 10 items and we're good to check out. I don't have to recount or worry about being short when I head up to the register. So just a personal tip to make it a little less crazy, because for me, I'm shopping with kids. It's already crazy. I don't need to add in having to recount the entire buggy before we check out. Kroger runs a bunch of e-coupons on their website. So you have to head to Kroger.com, get out your Kroger card or enter your phone number. You can create a My Kroger account to pull it all up as well. And you can select these e-coupons that will come off at the register. They are working on their system to where if I use a paper coupon, the e-coupon will kind of back out. But in the past, if I had an e-coupon, that e-coupon comes off the minute my card is scanned, and I cannot use a paper coupon with it. So just keep in mind that I can't use both. I can't use a paper and an e-coupon. I can use one or the other, but not both. I need to figure out which one is best. If I have a 50-cent paper coupon or 50-cent e-coupon and a $1 off paper coupon, I obviously want the paper, the higher value. Or I can buy more products. I can buy 2 items and I can use a paper and an e-coupon, one on each of those items, but I can't use them together on the same product. So just be ready for that. That's the case as well with Publix and Buy Low e-coupons. Most grocery stores do not allow their electronic coupons to be used with manufacturer's coupons. They all view them as manufacturer coupons. Even though you went to their website and downloaded it, it feels like a store coupon. It's not a store coupon, so don't fall prey to that. Kroger does work with Savings Star, but heads up, the Savings Star that I was mentioning where we scan our card and it comes off and we don't have to do any work, yeah, Kroger decided they didn't want to participate in that system anymore. So if you use Savings Star at Kroger, you're going to have to use the app on your phone. There's no way to submit the coupons other than just taking a picture of your receipt and scanning the barcodes of the products that you purchased. I can still use them. I can still get all the savings, but it's not the easy, simple, don't have to think about it, just comes off instant. Kroger doesn't do that anymore. Kroger does do gas savings in most stores if you have a Kroger gas station. I know in some neck of the woods you're going to earn gas points, but the nearest gas station to you is 30 minutes away. That's no fun. But for folks who have a gas station, you will earn gas points for shopping there, fuel points. Keep in mind, this is not really enough to be loyal to Kroger. And for some reason, it has a lot of people kind of brainwashed into strong loyalties to Kroger. But really and truly, you're earning like $3 off a gallon of gas, 10 cents off a gallon of gas for every $100 worth of groceries that you spend in Kroger. If somebody handed you a $3 off your next $100 purchase, that is not going to make you get in the car and drive to that store. That's not enough of a savings to motivate any of us to go shopping. So don't go gangbusters for Kroger for this 10-cent savings. They do run one incentive that is worth it in my book, and they will run 4 times the fuel points on gift cards occasionally throughout the year. I'm pretty sure actually they're running it right now for Father's Day. Let me see really quick. I don't want to tell you wrong. They always put it in their weekly ads. They're running 2 times fuel points on the weekends right now, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, but you do have to load a coupon to your card to be able to get that. I won't be surprised if they're not running it right now, if they don't start for Father's Day, but I don't see it's not in the ad right now. So not currently running, but keep an eye out for it. So if I buy a gift card, let's say to Target, I would normally buy a $50 gift card. I would earn 10 cents in fuel points, but now I'm actually going to earn 20 cents in fuel points if they're running 2 times, or so on and so forth, based on the gift cards that you purchased. And those can be really good incentive, because if I'm already headed to Target anyway, I stop here, I get a gift card, now I get some gas savings on top of the gift card, and then I go to Target and buy what I was already going to buy. And a lot of folks do that, even for gifts. Those points do not apply to Kroger gift cards or to Visa and MasterCard gift cards, but they do to every other store that they offer, and can be a pretty good incentive. So look for those. BI-LO runs that same incentive with their fuel perk program as well. They will run 2 times and 3 times the fuel perks, the same exact way that Kroger does with their fuel points, at various times during the year. So that's both stores. And Brady says right now, if you have the Kroger app, that there is a coupon on the Kroger app for 4 times fuel points for gift cards. And I'll confess, Brady, Kroger is not the closest store to me. And once they stopped doubling, I felt like they were evil and I shouldn't go there anyway. So I don't have their app on my phone. So thanks for telling me about that one. Grab the Kroger app and grab those extra coupons, and keep an eye on Kroger coupons too, because from time to time, some fun ones are going to pop up. Every Friday, there's a Friday freebie that pops up. You have to load the coupon on Friday, but I actually have 2 weeks to grab the item in the store. This coming Friday, it's barbecue sauce. I'm trying to craft barbecue sauce, which was free last week at Publix, but you're going to get it for free with the e-coupon. So head on Friday, even if it's just onto the app, click the button on the app, load the e-coupon. I have 2 weeks to grab it. But last Friday, they also had a coupon for free State Fair corn dogs, and that one didn't last long. It lasted maybe 2 or 3 hours. So I want to keep a tab on just kind of popping in there and seeing, do they have any really great coupons right now? And sometimes on gift cards as well, since Brady mentioned that 4 times coupon right now just for gift cards, they'll even run a $10 off, $50 in select gift cards. I've seen it run on the Apple iTunes gift cards. I've seen them on restaurant gift cards, but specific ones. So look for those coupons so that you can load those to your Kroger card and then head into the store and grab those as well. Okay. Let's see. Kroger does have Senior Day. Trying to make sure. We've already hit so much in the concepts at Publix that apply to Kroger. If I had to pick a grocery store in my neck of the woods, it's not Kroger, because they don't double, because they don't have buy one, get ones. But the mega events are decent. There are usually 10 to 20 items that are really, really good prices. If I was in the area, I may want to run in for those. I don't know that Kroger would be 100% my store for everything, because I have other choices in our area that are a little bit better. But if it's your only store, you are going to save more being at Kroger than you are at Walmart. And now that I say that, let me make a big point on Kroger. Kroger mega events cannot be price matched at Walmart. So if you want Kroger deals, I have to go to Kroger to get them. Walmart will price match pretty much every other store's deals, but they will not price match in-store promotions. So that mega event, not going to price match it. They're going to price match the sale price, but not the after instant savings price. Or BI-LO, how they are, like this particular week, they have fuel perks on tons of things throughout the store. Walmart's going to price match the price of the item, but not the extra fuel perk or the incentive for grabbing it. So keep that in mind when you see Kroger deals. I've actually got to grab them at Kroger. Kroger also runs rain checks, just like everybody else, but theirs are, to me, the worst. Their rain checks expire in 2 weeks. So you need to be in there, you need to be in there quick to get whatever deal it was that you missed. And my Kroger, can't say this for every single one of them, but my Kroger was a pain in the neck if it was an unadvertised mega event item. So most mega events have 200 plus mega event items. They may put 40 of them in the weekly ad. So if you've got a really great deal on the other 160 items, my store would never give you a rain check for those items because they were never advertised items. Hopefully your stores are nicer and sweeter, but just be ready if they kind of put their foot down and say, well, it's nowhere in this ad. I would always try to say, hey, well, it's on a tag back by a shelf, but the lady would never leave the counter to go see that. So good luck. And that's another reason, is probably just from bad experiences with Kroger in the past, that I just don't have a huge desire to go tearing in there all the time. Let's see, I want to make sure we haven't missed any Kroger questions. Okay, I think we're good. Let's do Bilo and then Walmart, and then we're going to hit the other questions that y'all have popped in there. So Bilo to me is a lot like Publix. We've got a lot of buy one get ones. They double coupon 60 cents or less, unless you live in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. They double 99 cents or less up in the Charlotte circle, but 60 cents or less for everyone else. Bilo does have fuel perks, which to me blows the Kroger system out of the water. We earn the fuel perks off our total purchase, just like at Kroger. That part's not really the fun part. It's really the part where I get fuel perks off participating items throughout the store. And a lot of times they add up to make really great deals. This week, for instance, they're probably out of them. Get a rain check if you can in your store. But canned tuna, Bilo house brand canned tuna, on sale for 69 cents. It's an okay price. They're giving you 3 cents in fuel perks for every can that you buy. Doesn't sound wowing until you do the math. That 3 cents in fuel perks comes off of 20 gallons, or it's really 60 cents off of a gallon of gas, or 60 cents off a tank of gas, sorry. Well, the can of tuna only costs 69 cents. So in the end, you're getting tuna for 9 cents after the gas savings. You have to factor in those extra fuel perks into the prices of the items that you're buying, because there are lots of times that it's going to make deals like that. We'll get bread for free in the bakery. That's happened at least 3 times a year. But the canned tuna this week made me super excited. That's sandwiches for our kids done. Tuna fish sandwiches at 9 cents a can. You can't beat that price. Me and a very sweet older gentleman kind of raided the tuna fish section at our store. There wasn't much left. We each left with 6 cans, but we kind of cleaned them out of what was left. So you do plan on getting your rain check at this point. It's Monday night. One more day left in this sale. But that's a fun part of Bilo's fuel perk program. They add up all the way until you could possibly have a free tank of gas. Right now for me and my fuel perks, when we checked out, we have $1.25 saved up in fuel perks. I can keep going with that all the way up to a free tank of gas, or we could go now. Gas in my neck of the woods is around $2.50. So I just saved half off of a tank of gas. Okay, not bad. And fuel perks work at Shell stations in most cities. Depending on where you live, it may be a different station, but you can go to Bilo's website to find where the participating gas stations are. Other things for Bilo, Senior Day, it's 55 or older. It is linked to your card. So your mama has to pay in this situation. It can't be in Publix where we're just dragging them along and we're taking advantage of their perk because they're there. But it is an extra 5% off, again, before coupons off of your total. So make sure your card has your right birthday on it. No lying if you want that discount. If your husband is over that age, then make sure he gets the card, he puts his birthday on it, and you just use his Bilo card. And you live in the same house and you both want the same fuel perks. But that way you're going to take advantage of his birthday being on the account versus it being your birthday. The card doesn't know who swiped it. It just cares who set it up. So take advantage of marrying an older man or an older woman if you can. Let's see. Going on through, Bilo does occasionally have store coupons. Right now they have no e-coupons. They took their e-coupons down late last year and they never brought them back. Winn-Dixie has. Winn-Dixie's owned by Bilo and theirs are back, but Bilo's are not. So not quite sure what's up there. Bilo will occasionally put store coupons out in their weekly ad. But more often than not, you're going to be using competitor coupons in Bilo. So I'm going to use all those Publix flyer coupons and Target coupons. Our Bilo will take Dollar General and Family Dollar. They'll take CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. We've got a ton of options here that Publix would never even consider. So take full advantage of that. Keep in mind the policy. The policy is 1 of each of those. So if I had a Publix store coupon for buy one, get one Talenti gelato, I can't come in with 3 of those Publix coupons and buy 6 of them. I'm allowed 1 of each each competitor coupon. I can use 10 Publix competitor coupons, but they have to be for different products, just so we all understand. We don't want to break the rules on that one. And Erica, you are asking actually about applying this for Winn-Dixie. This is Winn-Dixie as well. So same exact system. Winn-Dixie is even running the same deal on canned tuna this week. So grab it in your Winn-Dixie. We've got the Fuel Perk program. We have the store e-coupons for Winn-Dixie, some store coupons in the weekly ad. Some Winn-Dixies do not take competitor coupons, so you just need to ask your store for their policy. And some Winn-Dixies actually double coupons. A lot of them do not. So you'll need to also ask in the New Orleans area whether your Winn-Dixie does. I know the Winn-Dixies in Alabama do. I do not know whether the New Orleans Winn-Dixies double or not. But everything else is going to apply to you. So lots of buy one, get one deals, lots of Fuel Perk deals, and then using store coupons if you have them, manufacturer's coupons, finding out if they accept competitors, Erica. But it's going to be almost very similar to buy low. Let's see. Let me look at my notes just to make sure I didn't miss anything on buy low. I think we're good. We hit everything. With buy low too, I mentioned in Publix how in Florida you have to buy both of a buy one, get one deal. And buy low, I never have to buy both. Same for Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixies in Florida do require them because it's a Florida policy, but everywhere else in Winn-Dixie, your store will allow you to buy one. They may not want to, but they will. So you can kind of push it if you wanted to. If your store is automatically ringing them up as full price and free, it's probably more simple for you to just buy both of them. But I am always allowed 2 coupons on that buy one, get one deal. So don't ever let your store tell you that you can't just because one of them is free. They do accept 2 coupons on a buy one, get one deal. So always kind of push for that extra savings. And the same for Publix in Florida, always allowed a second coupon on a buy one, get one sale. Let me hit Walmart. I told you hitting 4 stores was going to be really tricky, but I wanted to throw in Walmart, especially for the folks that live everywhere under the sun and don't have Publix, Kroger, and buy low. We at least hit 1 store that applied to you, definitely. For Walmart, it's hard for me to almost say, like, here are tips to save there, because really I wouldn't go there. So just to hit that point home, I will save more money in a grocery store than I'm going to save in Walmart. Walmart doesn't have sales. They have always low prices, and they occasionally roll things back. That's their sale, but it's not really that big of a sale. It's really that they're just lowering the price and they're making you feel like it's a sale. Walmart does accept manufacturer's coupons on anything. They do not have store coupons, so I can't pair those together. They do not have e-coupons. They do work with all of the apps that are out there. So Savings Star, Ibotta, Checkout 51, the same things that are going to work in a grocery store are going to work in Walmart just by me taking a picture of the receipt, scanning the barcodes on products, or not if it's not required by the app, but I can use those. Walmart does have their own app, Savings Catcher, where you scan basically a little barcode on the bottom of your receipt, and they're supposed to do all the price match work for you. I've mentioned in numerous calls in the past when we have our Q&A sessions that I don't trust it. I've seen it miss things numerous times for me. So I am a price match at the register kind of girl. I would rather know that I got the sale right there than get the money back later. And it's up to you and how much you trust Walmart. They aren't high on my trust scale. So you decide what you want to do. Keep in mind the Savings Catcher app earlier this year removed produce and meat from the app. So I have to price match those at the register if I want to get a really good deal. So for instance, our Walmart will price match Aldi. Aldi has pineapples for 99 cents a piece. I can walk into Walmart, I can grab a pineapple and say, hey, Aldi has that for 99 cents. I've got it for 99 cents now at the register. So you can get some pretty good savings. If you're in Walmart on a regular basis, produce is a great way to save. Think about kind of compiling all of the weekly ads that are near you. I actually do this on Southern Savers. You may not realize it, but you can save numerous store ads to the same shopping list. So if I were headed to Walmart, I would pull up Kroger and Publix and Bilo and Food Lion, stores I would never go to on a normal basis even. I would add whatever produce things were really, really great prices, save them all to one shopping list, and head into Walmart. Because really, I just need to tell them, hey, Kroger has peaches for 99 cents and Food Lion has green beans for 89 cents. I'm making up those prices, by the way, so please don't go and buy them this week. They aren't on sale. But that's all you have to do at the register. The ads are technically not required, but I could easily pull all of those up on my phone if I needed to. Or a lot of times they have the ads at customer service or the little manager stations. If you don't have them with you, it's not life or death. They're going to be able to get the price if you needed to. Keep in mind there is a limit on price matches. So if you've got this really great deal and you're going to price match it and they're all going to be free, most Walmarts are going to limit you to 4 on a price match. Some will allow 6 of an item, but most is 4. So don't clear shelf ever. You'll be very disappointed at checkout. Walmart does typically have lower prices on things that aren't on sale though. So if I've got a really high value coupon and I just want to make a deal with it, it's burning a hole in my pocket, Walmart can be a good place to go. Or there are things that you need that are not on sale, which I hate to say. We don't want to buy things just because we need them. We want to wait and buy them when they're on sale, but I know that doesn't always work. Walmart's going to be our place to go for the things that we need that aren't on sale. And I guess one other personal tip on price matching at Walmart, because this is going to drive you a little on the crazy side, is that you are going to be all set to run into Walmart and get this insane deal and price match it. But the problem is that Walmart does not always sell the same size product that the grocery store sells. So before you go tearing in, if you have a smartphone, and I'm pretty sure you can do this on their website as well, but Walmart, if you pull up it's really their website, but you can use their app on a smartphone. I can search groceries on my phone in my local store. So I can search for hamburger helper, and at the top, I'm going to see if you guys can see this, but at the very top, you'll see walmart.com or at your store. So I can select the at your store. It's now the white option. And now I can see the price of hamburger helper in my Walmart. And I know that isn't really exciting. It's just kind of the first thing that popped up. But it helps me to know, do they even sell that product? Like detergent, for instance. I went into Price Match Purex one time. Publix had a 75-ounce bottle of Purex. Walmart doesn't sell a 75-ounce bottle of Purex. So don't waste your time running in to find something. Just see if they even sell it first on your app in the right size, because they're not going to price match it for their 100-ounce bottle. It has to be the exact same size. So the Walmart app is going to save you a lot of time and frustration on that. You're going to know your store's price and whether they even sell it. And if you really, really care, it tells you what aisle it's in. If you never shop there and you just really want to save some time. But that would be some tips anyway. Now I'm going to scroll up and kind of go through, because there's been a lot of, y'all are answering each other's questions, which is great. But I don't want to miss questions either. I know earlier there were a lot of folks mentioning the printer. So this week, yes, don't miss at Staples. They have the Brother printer that I love. It's now the 2320. They gave it a new number, same printer. It is $59.99 and you'll get free shipping if you're a Staples rewards member, which is free to be a rewards member. The wireless version is also super cheap at Staples this week. Some folks have been saying that it's sold out. And in the past, Amazon has always price matched the Staples price. I'm quickly going to see if they've done that right now. They have not, but they have, however, I'll just put this in here. It looks like they have kind of matched the price for the wireless version. So if you wanted the wireless version, here is a direct link to it. The wireless version is $79 on Amazon, or sorry, not $79, $99 on Amazon. I think it might have been $89 in Staples. I can't remember the exact number. It's a deal that I typed up last week, actually. But very good price, and we won't see it again for at least a month. This printer is a huge way to save on ink. That's why I push everyone to get it. So the $59 version is perfect. I don't really care if it's wireless. I can print straight to my laptop. My laptop remembers them and then go plug into the printer once a day or even every other day, and it'll print out everything it had saved. So it's kind of like wireless. I just get them later. But it has toner, not ink. And the toner lasts a really long time. So that printer is going to print. The toner that comes with it is going to print about 700 sheets. You can get a no-name replacement toner that's a high yield that'll print around 2,000 sheets, and the replacement toner costs about $20. So you're going to be changing it once a year or once a year and a half. Much, much cheaper than buying ink. So thank you, Brian, for reminding us all of that in the very beginning. It's at Staples, but hopefully you can get a similar deal on Amazon. We do see it jump up at the other stores as well. So if you missed this one or Staples is just completely sold out, you can't find it anywhere else, we will see it again. It's not the last one, but it is a very good price. So Judy has a CVS question. With buy one, get one 50% off deals, do I have to buy 2 of the same product to get the deal, or can I buy 2 items of that brand? Yes, Judy, you can buy 2 items of the brand. They don't have to be identical. So if all CoverGirl is buy one, get one 50% off, I can buy 2 CoverGirl items. Just keep in mind that the 50% item, the one that they mark down, will always be the cheaper product. So if you are thinking you're going to get a really huge savings, and I have $10 foundation and a $5 blush, my 50% off item is going to end up being the blush, and I'm going to save $2.50. So a lot of times if I'm doing a buy one, get one 50% off sale, I want to try to find items that are at least around the same price so that I'm kind of maximizing the savings. But you can definitely mix or match the products. And you can mix or match the prices, but that's just a tip that you try to make sure you're maximizing the savings as much as you can. And that, in the end, answers Brady's question as well, because Brady, you were asking which one would end up being the 50% off. It's always the cheaper. Let's see. Katie asked for a deal on Food Savers, and I saw some folks jump in with an answer as well. Katie, my favorite place to buy Food Savers is definitely at Bed Bath & Beyond. Right now there's a $10 off coupon for any Food Saver that's over, I think, $79. And Bed Bath & Beyond sells one that's right at $79. So head in, use the $10 off manufacturer, and grab a 20% off any one item coupon by signing up for Bed Bath & Beyond's emails or their text messages. And you'll see that on their website. It's not hard to miss. So use the $10 manufacturer, use the 20% off store coupon. You're going to have the best price by far on a Food Saver by pairing those two together. I have one, and that's the exact same deal that we did for ours. And we love them. Rolls, when it comes time to buy more rolls to fill them, we grab ours from Amazon. We use Subscribe and Save to get the best price that we can, and then just cancel the Subscribe and Save, or I set it for really, really far out. And cancel it when it sends me the reminder email if I don't need them. Okay, we're getting on down there. I think I'm catching up with all of you guys. Sorry, it's hard to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, I love that y'all answer each other's questions. You just make my night so much easier. Oh, and thanks, Brian. Yes, the wireless version is $99 at Staples too. So it's nice that Amazon at least price matched the Staples version on the wireless. And the 59 version is definitely not wireless, Brady. Got to get the 99 if you want the wireless. But a heads up, the wireless version does not work with Macs. So if you have a Mac computer, there is no driver for it. Never has been. I have a Mac, so I just stick with the old school $59 version. Someone has a question about Zaycon. You just got their chicken this past week, and now they're running a deal on hamburger. Yes, and we've done their chicken, their beef, their bacon, which is a massive amount of bacon. I don't know that any of us really need that one. And I actually just ordered their salmon, which when I ordered it, I was all super excited till I realized that it comes in October. That's kind of far out for me. But we've loved all of their products. Their hamburger, when they say it's very lean, it is very lean. It's 93% lean, 7% fat. So I don't know that it's going to make like the juiciest hamburger that like true hamburger that you've ever wanted, but I love it for spaghettis and chilies. I don't ever have to drain it. There's no fat that's coming off of it. So we've been very pleased with it. And at $3.99 a pound, that's a really great price for super lean hamburger meat. You might be able to find $3.99 a pound for 80/20, but definitely not for 93.7. So I would, if you can afford the 40 pounds of it all at one time and have the space to put it up, I would grab the sale or split it with some friends. So definitely going that route. Let me see if I can find the Food Saver coupon for you, Katie. I think it's in the Southern Savers database, and I say it's there. I know it was there late last week, so I'm hoping it's still there. And I will put in a link for you once I can grab it. And if anyone has any other questions that we didn't get to, I am fine with grabbing those too. No, I don't have a direct link for you. It might take me a little bit of time to find it. I'll jump in and see while that loads. It's on coupons.com is what the database says, and I don't know if it's still there. I'm trying to quickly search for you. I wish coupons.com had a way to type in what you wanted, but they've never given us that functionality. Well, I definitely see one for rolls there. So I'm going to stop searching and I'm going to let you head over and search. That's the Southern Savers link for coupons.com. So search through, click on household, and you'll search through a little faster. There's $2 off rolls, and hopefully you'll still see a one for the actual sealer too. Brady has a great question. We normally drink Cokes on vacation. Is it too early to stock up since this is when the deals are? I don't think so at all. And I don't think they're going to go flat on you. Just store them in a nice cool place or whatever Coca-Cola would tell you to do. But we definitely would do that as well. Or Brady, this would be the other option. Part of that deal is that there's the coupon that's out right now, but there are still sales on them too. So maybe you don't stock up on them. Maybe you try to find that they're out in a store that would let you use a rain check later and grab rain checks on them. So my favorite thing for soda is actually to get rain checks at CVS. CVS rain checks never expire, and then I can get the soda deals later, even while we're far away on vacation. I don't even have to drive the soda there. I can buy the soda there and use the rain check there and not deal with it. So you could do that too if you wanted. And for the, yes, Katie, so if you bought the wrong printer, or you bought the wireless and it doesn't work with a Mac, you can try it, Katie. It doesn't work with my Mac. Ours is a year old, so it would be great if they'd fixed it, but I doubt that they have. If it doesn't work, just take it back and tell them that. Like, hey, I bought this. It doesn't work with a Mac. And they'll give you your money back. It's not a big problem. I've not ever seen them really be difficult about it. Oh, thank you, Marcella and Valerie, for doing the hunting on that for me. So the Food Saver coupon is still available. Grab it and head to Bed Bath & Beyond. And remember, with the Bed Bath & Beyond, you can get the 20% by signing up for their emails or their text messages. Both say that it'll take up to 48 hours to arrive, but you'll have them within an hour, so don't panic. and head to the store. Use the manufacturer first while the product is still the right value, and then the store coupon for the 20% off, so you don't run into any issues. Okay, well, we have kind of hit it on time, and I can hear somebody yelling in the other room that is very hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off before my husband loses his mind shoving a pacifier in a baby's mouth. But we will be back next week, and my plan next week was to cover more stores and Target along with that, so that we were kind of hitting another national store. I think we were thinking Harris Teeter, I can't even remember, Harris Teeter, Target, and probably 2 more other grocery stores. And a lot of it will be kind of a recap from this week. So if you dive into something and you have questions about this week's Saving Star and whatnot, throw those in for next week as well, as we go through more stores, and then we can jump to other places too. I'm always open to anything that y'all want to cover in a hangout. And as folks have given great ideas, I have tried to do them. So feel free to email me as you have other ideas of what we can chat about too. So I will see you guys next Monday night, 8:30, same time. And we'll talk Target and Harris Teeter and wherever else y'all want to go. So have a good week, and thanks for joining me.